Boom! He's on his back.
With games like this,
10. Quick snap. Breeze. Pass is incomplete. No flag.
Tom Brady seamlessly changing the time on the clock.
Oh, cheating. So they're cheating on live TV.
And games like this.
2 plays later, Hill looking for Calvin Johnson again. It appears to be a game-winning touchdown catch. It is ruled an incomplete pass on the field. The play, of course, would be reviewed. As we see it again, Johnson goes up for the grab, comes down with the ball. He's got his butt on the turf. His knee touches, but he has to have possession of the ball. As he hits the ground, he loses control. Potential game-winning score ruled incomplete.
It's no wonder some fans might be intrigued to the thought of the NFL being rigged. It's not for me to say the league is indeed set up or not, that's for you to decide. But today we will be diving deep into one of America's biggest conspiracies. Is the NFL rigged? Wrestling is fake, boxing is rigged, and the NFL is fixed. The first statement is true. The second one is sometimes true, and the third one is false. But many people believe the NFL is fixed, with hidden writers scripting last-minute Hail Mary passes.
Murray, out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught!
It's not true, of course, but when has that ever stopped conspiracy theorists? In response to this whole "our league is fixed" narrative, the NFL decided to seize control of the narrative and have some fun along the way. Leaning into the game rigging criticism, the NFL launched an ad campaign starring comedian Keegan-Michael Peele of Key and Peele fame. In the first minute-long ad, he's a director at a leading table and leads into saying, "Prepare for the beginning of the 2023 football season." In the second, he's revealing the script for the shocking Super Bowl finale. Seated at the table in both ads are some of the actors, namely Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, and Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase. The ad campaign titled "You Can't Make This Stuff Up" includes at least 16 additional pieces of content and have been running across digital and TV platforms throughout the 23 football season. No serious person believes the NFL has the capability to A, fix entire games, B, keep this up for decades, and C, suppress that information from the public. Or do they? But every time a referee call changes possession in the last minute of a game, the chattering crowd jumps into social media, flinging wild accusations. Though these conspiracy theories have never spread beyond social media and conversations at the office, they persist throughout every football season. If an NFL team just lost a winnable game, you can bet somewhere there's a fan telling his friend and family that it was an inside job. Instead of ignoring these accusations, the NFL chose a more tongue-in-cheek response, and I think they've hit on something interesting here. They chose to take control of the narrative, using the conspiracy theories as a framing device for an ad campaign designed to generate hype around the 2023 season and the overall brand as well. What's more, they took control in a humorous and entertaining way, of course. The NFL rigs their games storyline is only mildly negative, and the organization faces no legal investigation into game rigging. If it did, such an ad campaign would come across as ill-advised, if not outright detrimental to the brand. To further understand this conspiracy, let's take a look at some of the moments the NFL made fans think that their league was rigged. 1998 Thanksgiving coin toss. The Steelers running back Jerome Bettis called tails as the coin was flipped into overtime, and everyone heard it. Yet the ref said he called heads, gave the ball to the Lions, who went on to kick a game-winning field goal.
Using fourth quarter timing rules. Each team receives 2 timeouts. The first team to score wins the game. Call it plays in the air. Heads is the call. He said heads. It is a tails.
Oh, I believe he said tails.
He did.
You want to take the ball?
Look at Jerome Bettis. He's what's going on?
You're changing the head. Which way you want to go?
The Holy Roller, a play most fans have seen where the Raiders fumbled the ball forwards on purpose to get into the end zone on the last play, and the refs actually allowed it. Golden Tate's winning Hail Mary play. The Seahawks threw a prayer into the sky for the game-winning touchdown, only for it to be intercepted by the Green Bay Packers. Or was it? Nope, it wasn't. They called this play a catch for the Seahawks and they won the game.
Rice is 6'4", Moore is 6'6". They're all to the right. Tate's the lone receiver to the left. The Packers playing at the goal line. As Wilson scrambles to keep it alive. The game's final play is a Wilson lob to the end zone, which is fought for by Tate with Jennings simultaneous. Who has it? Who they give it to? Touchdown!
This play is under review.
You can't go to replay to determine who caught the ball. You see the one guy go up touchdown and the other go timeout like it's a pick.
How does MD Jennings not get credit for the interception? I have no idea.
The tuck rule. Everybody knows how the NFL used to love to suck Tom Brady's every Sunday. In this game, a rule no one ever heard before was placed after Tom Brady fumbled the ball. The rule was called the tuck rule, which stated if you were bringing the ball back into your arm, it is not a fumble. Preposterous, isn't it? The Music City Miracle. Not much to say here except you can't throw the ball in front of you. You can only laterally backwards. Was it a lateral or not? Let me know down in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've had my channel for a whole year now, and I do not plan to quit making unusual story and fun fact videos for all y'all who love it so. Anyway, let's get back into it. Dez caught it. This one's pretty explanatory too. Did Dez Bryant catch the ball, or did he lose possession? The ball didn't touch the ground in my eyes, yet they called it incomplete.
Fourth down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Dez Bryant. 11. He goes up, but he's just not able to contend with the 6'2" Dez Bryant. You see how high he gets to go up and make a play. I haven't seen anybody go up and make plays on balls in the air the way that Dez Bryant has. Wow.
I could go on all day about controversial plays, but let's change it up a little and talk about advertising. There's another conspiracy theory going around that each year the NFL Super Bowl logo has fixed its colors around the teams who would go to the Super Bowl that year. Like Super Bowl 55, the colors were red and the Chiefs and the Bucks went. And Super Bowl 56, the colors were yellow and orange and the Rams and the Bengals went. Then Super Bowl 57, the colors were green and red and the Chiefs and the Eagles played. The colors for this year's logo will be red and purple. Does that mean we might see the 49ers versus the Ravens? But wait, when the conspiracy came to light, the NFL suddenly released news of teams getting brand new uniform alterations in the upcoming 2024 year. Could this change the outcome of the Super Bowl? Who knows? I know the NFL marketing is a big deal. Every time the Chiefs play, we see Taylor Swift because she's dating Travis Kelce. This helped her sell out on all her concerts and overall jump her record sales almost double. Was this planned or mere coincidence? With the playoffs ahead, who knows who's gonna win it all? I do know Adrian Foster, a former NFL player, went on a radio show and told everyone the NFL was indeed rigged.
It's funny, before we started taping, Arian was telling me about how the NFL is rigged and how every year he used to get a script. Like week 1, you'll do this. Week 2, you're going to have a hamstring injury. Week 3, this is going to happen. Yeah. Week 4, you're going to get 3 touchdowns. Did you memorize those before the season started, or would you go and rehearse the script before every game?
That's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. Like, this is what goes on and this is what we have to do in order to,
And this referee is going to miss this call. because
we
they
knew.
hate you
Yeah.
and they love the Colts,
Yeah,
that
it's like,
sort of thing.
WWF, so it's like, you
Yeah.
know, we know what's gonna happen, but you still got to put on a show.
Yeah.
I know that even Tom Brady, the rig god, has came out to say there's holding on every single play so the refs can call holding whenever they want.
Tom Brady admits to the NFL being rigged.
It's not the reality. But if you look at holding in the NFL, there is holding on every single play. Now look, are you allowed to hold? No, you're not. It's against the rules. Is there holding by the offensive line and defensive line on every play? Yes.
Let me know down in the comments if you think the NFL is rigged. I want to hear y'all's opinion. These are just some things to think about when you're watching the playoffs this year. I'm Icy Originals. This has been Is the NFL Rigged? I love you. Please subscribe for more videos, and I hope you guys have a fun time watching the playoffs and be safe. And if the refs royally you and your team this playoffs, RIP, I'm sorry, no one's safe from bad calls, except this guy, I guess. Kind of an old video, but if you guys want to see dope NFL items that got banned, click right here, and peace.
Hey, baby so cute like a fairy, no wings. She's my baby girl, she my Naveen. Yeah, when I get lost in my head, she my queen. She my little cutie, ain't no in between. Legend of Zelda, you know I am link. Looking fresh in this fit, baby, I'm wearing green.